Patrick, what's good, fam? You with me? Yeah, we got Patrick, Maddox. That's a Burley in there. Whenever you see the family in there, when you see that name, Patrick, Maddox, you know that's an honorary Burley right there. Honorary Burley. I gotta get you a t-shirt, fam. I gotta get you a t-shirt. We gotta get you some merch. We're gonna have to send me your address. You getting it for free, homie. Ain't no price to family. That's true family in the building right there. That's fam all day. When you see his name in the chat, put some respect on it. Put some respect on him. All love, fam. Let's get to this work now. Get your bully block. LyteBurly.com, LyteBurly.com. Get you one. I'm tired of seeing the flat feet. I'm tired of the flat feet. I'm sick of that. It's not fighting, baby. That's not the top level. See what I'm rocking. See what I'm rocking, boy. It's killing me. So much stress on my legs right now. Yeah, money. Ooh, that's gonna be killer. Shit. Shit. Woo. My legs are feeling it. Lyte Burly. Quick tidbit of information with slipping and not practicing how to keep your chin down. So you get you a rag. You get you a rag, make it into a nice little triangle right there, right under the chin. Here. So what happens? So when I'm slipping, look, when you're not practicing how to keep your chin down, this is how your slipping looks. Your slipping looks like this. Your body is always, but look at the head. You see, when the chin is out, you're gonna go here. And you think you're slipping, but your chin, your whole head is in the gap. And because of bad habits, you don't even feel it. But how does it look when this is in the pocket? Right here in the pocket. It's okay to train here, you know. Don't be here, you know what I'm saying? But also know what this is. Be comfortable with keeping your chin in the pocket. You're not going to be able to do it if you're not comfortable with it. But when you do keep your chin in this pocket and slip, look at the position of the head. Two different, watch. Look, head behind the hands. Protected. Look where the crown is at. Now chin out. This is what they be doing. That little small finger get you sleep. Get your napkin. Gonna work with your Uncle Burly right now. All right, here, let's go. That easy. Oh, it's a fight. Oh, keep your hands up. Chin down. Oh, they up in there. They up in the tree scrapping. Yeah. I gave him that game. That's how he escaped. That's how he gonna live to see another birdie day. with the rapid head movement. Oh, that's nice. With the towel. Stay tuned. 52 block chin towels. Coming soon. Stay tuned. LyteBurly.com. I'm gonna come out with the chin towels. Help you keep your chin down. And that's even for kicking people. This is bad too. Chin all the way up in the gap. Nah. Towel. Washing them. Nice balance. Keeping that chin down on them. Chin down on them. How they want it? We working. There's a stray dog out here. I'm trying to give him some water because I know he's thirsty, but he's skittish, as he should be. He's skittish, but he done been out here for a minute and he ain't looking good. I think I'm gonna get a bowl, leave a bowl of water out here for him. It's hot. I know he hot. And he got the crazy fur on, so I know he hot. I know him a hot. South Central LA in the building. Oh. What's good, my peoples? If you're still here, he was working out with Mr. Burly. Easy work. That's easy work. This should be your breakfast. That work there should be like breakfast and lunch. Yo, this Gatorade right now is busting. Patrick Maddox family, salute. Who in the chat? Which I was talking about when I was working out. What's the discussion on the chat? What we talking about? Ryan, Devin, Tank, Shakur, Loma. I got something to talk about. Losses and victories. I think we need to put this out here because, you know, we always hear about dealing with loss, and it's understandable because loss is heavy. You know why loss is heavy? One of the real reasons why loss is heavy is that we take stuff for granted. Because if we ain't take stuff for granted, loss would be easier to deal with. But we take things for granted. Like, you know, you may have loved ones you ain't spoken to in a minute, and you ain't called them, told them you loved them, what's up? And then something happened to them. And then you feel like a bag of doo-doo. You know, you feel like a whole bag of doo-doo out there. Feel real bad for the loss. But also, not just for the loss, for what you didn't do when they was here. That's why they got the saying, give people they flowers now. Don't wait till they dead and they can't smell it. That's the same concept. That's the same concept. Because if you give somebody they flowers now and something happened, it's less of a loss on you, because you thinking I done let them know how I felt. So yeah, they've passed, but I got a chance to talk to them before I got a chance to say this. Because the true story is loss and win is the same thing, right? For every loss, there's a win. For every win, there's a loss. They're not two separate things. They're one and the same. The W, the win. Take the W away. You got two L's. Two L's can form one W. Once again, two L's can form one W. They're both the same. Even when you win, don't get too excited because you win. Don't start breaking out the rosé because you done won. Because right after that victory, you can take what we consider to be a loss. Because the reality of the thing is, there is no wins and losses. There only is what is. We put wins and losses on things to try to understand them more, but it's a superficial understanding that we have of who's the winner and who's the loser. It's very superficial, because time is going to reveal more than you know. You know, there was a good saying by a Buddhist monk that talks about winning and losses and what is. And the Buddhist monk is sitting in this temple. One of his disciples runs in there and say, hey, one of my close friends was down at the gambling spot, made hundreds of millions, made all types of, he made a big bag of gold. He gave me half the gold. I'm set now, right? And the Buddhist monk looked down at him and said, we'll see. 2 weeks later, he came back. He said, man, since I done had this bag of gold, all my cousins and relatives, they stalking my door. I can't get no sleep. I had to pick up my whole family and move deep into the forest just to get away from them. What do you think is going to happen? Will I survive this? And the Buddhist monk looked at him and said, we'll see. Then he comes back 2 weeks later. He said, man, I went all the way into the forest to get away from my cousins and family that was trying to get my money, and a tiger mauled my wife. You know, I had to use most of the money to get a shaman to come in and put some voodoo, medicine on her to kind of bring her back to life. Is she going to be good? And the Buddhist monk looked at him and said, we'll see. And that's the story. Because only what's going to be is what's going to be. It is what it is. You can't call it. Life is too deep for the labels of wins and losses. Just think about being. Like, even in the street fight, every martial artist is talking about what they're going to do in the street fight. You know what I'm going to do in the street fight? I'm going to die. That's my thought. I'm going to die. I got the correct way of thinking. I'm going to die. So what's that going to make me do? That's going to make me bring out the dragon to live. Because if you are street fighting, death is right there for you. It's right there. And go out just like that. Just like that. One of my close friends got into a fight. He was doing good. Slammed the dude. It looked victorious. The dude got up, shot him twice in the side. He died. But he had the victory with the hands, and so that's what I'm saying, is that there is no martial art. Don't think that your boxing or your karate or even your 52 blocks is really capable of handling real, outside force fight with, strangers and everything is on the line. I'm not saying it can help you survive it, but don't think that it's the win all, the be all. Just because you got the left hook, you think you can go in the streets talk. No, you get that left hook and get your head blown off. And when they find you, you'll still be in the left hook position. Because once you get rid of wins and losses, you can start controlling fights with your mouth. Because there's no ego involved. You can call me a punk. People get up on here and say all types of stuff. I think it's really funny. And then they come with more. And then I'll laugh some more. Then they come with more. Then I'll laugh some more. And then they'll try to say something about that. Then I'll laugh, and then they'll go away. Because with inside of them, people only are going to do to you what affects them. So people jumping and saying stupid stuff on your videos or to you and they don't even know you. They're only saying it because that's what would hurt them. So they figuring because their logic is very low brow, low IQ, that it would hurt you. But it don't. Because what you eat don't make me shit. So you can say whatever you want. You jokes, I love jokes. I can go joke for joke. I think that's part of a warrior. A warrior shouldn't just be quick with the hands. You should be witty. You should be witty with the telegrams. Uh-oh, bars. Don't just be quick with the hands, be witty with the telegram. Bars. Bars. That rapper is still inside of me. You know what I'm saying? Because when you quicker with the mouth, boy, listen, you can talk most people out of things. Fights, their money. We see the scams all over the world. Like your mouth is very powerful. Your words, I'm not just your mouth, your words are very powerful. Because your words are the flesh of thoughts. Your words are the flesh of your thoughts. So if you outthink them, your words is going to outblank them. Bars. You know, bars. If you can outthink them, your words are going to outblank them. Bars. I'm not even too sure what that one meant, but it sounded good, right? But still, you know, words are the flesh of thoughts. So if you thinking quicker than them, you're going to speak quicker than them. You're going to be words ahead of them. You're going to tie them up in word games and semantics. And before they know it, they're off battling themselves. And you can walk away from that fight without ever having to fire a single what? A single what? Booyaka. That's right. You can walk away from that fight without even firing a single booyaka. That's the best fight. I don't care what the Salat and 52 and all that. No. The best fight is the fight you don't have to fight, period. I don't care, no martial arts. I double dare any martial arts to debate me on this. Pull up on my live if you want to debate me on this, because you can't win. You can't win. The best fight you will ever fight is the fight you don't have to fight. Because once you sign the contract of fighting, you sign the contract to die. There's a waiver, there's a clause in there. Read the fine print. Once you decide you want to knuckle up, there's a high chance you can go meet your maker. And then you can talk to him about your fight techniques. Or if you want to stick around for as long as you can on this rock that's floating through space and time, you fight with your words, you fight with your thoughts. You outthink them, you outthink them, then you outfeign them. You know what I'm saying? You outthink them. That's it. And then, if all that fails, if all democracy fails, then you know what's next. It ain't nothing that gotta even be talked about. When all democracy fails, and we've tried every level of democracy, and I'm saying democracy, pardon me, diplomacy, pardon me, when all levels of diplomacy have failed, it's time to go to war. France in the building. France in the building. That's right. When all diplomacy fails, it's time to go to war. But we use every level of diplomacy to try not to fight. But then you are training to fight. See how that goes? You know what I'm saying? The warrior trains for war, but he wants to live in peace. But he trains for war. But in his heart, he wants to live in peace. But you know why he trains for war? Because he knows that's not a reality. War is a part of nature, whether we want to believe it or not. It's an ugly thing, but there's ants having wars. This straight insect wars happening right now. Straight insect wars. No morality, no morale to it. You know, you can't ask why the hornet killed the honeybee, because life is war, life is a fight. Get ready to fight. So yes, we want peace. We want to live in peace treaties, but we also hold the declaration of war ready to go. When they ready to rock, we ready to rock. That's why you train. That's why we did. You see me do what I did just now in training, is getting the body right. Because we want peace, but we prepared to fight. Money Low channel, please do. I'm doing live training. Yeah, we doing FaceTime training, and I'm gonna tell you this. I can make you learn through with the Face Live training. I can make it work. So if you want any lessons with Mr. Burly, you can hit me up at Lyte Burly 52 at Yahoo or 917-488-4216, the BAT 52 block line, and leave me a text. I'll get back to you. I usually respond pretty quick, but you know your Uncle Burly smoke a lot of marijuana, so if I don't get right back to you, never take it personal. I'm just doing a lot, and I finally got the cards. So everybody who's ordered cards, you will be getting your cards. I appreciate your patience. I got people that's been like a month and a half in because I had to get my card situation. Now they've raised the prices on me, of course, after they messed up. But listen. We rocking now. We rocking. We got the card situation underhandled. Everything is right. And everybody that had cards is going to get the cards. And I'm going to keep a stock of cards so it won't happen again that somebody orders the cards and book set and don't get it promptly. Because please know I respect your support. You know, and also, like I said, your Uncle Burly smokes a lot of trauma, so sometimes I even forget to send it out. I ain't gonna even lie to you here. I'll be forgetting sometimes. But, you know, now you got the numbers, you got all of my ways of getting at me. Please get at me. Don't take it personal, but I understand it's your money, and I would feel some sort of way too, but that's why I'm putting this out here to let you know, for disclaimer, your Uncle Burly smoke a lot of trauma. I'm a half a century old. I be forgetting things, you know what I'm saying? Especially things, you know, those small details. But no, if you spend your money with Uncle Burly, you are getting your product and plus more. If I made you wait, I just sent out DVDs to people that had to wait, and it's going to be maybe it'll be the Burly towels. I want to find something I can send out for you know, gifts for people who have to wait. Maybe your thing gets lost in the mail. Whatever the case, I want to let you know that you are appreciated for spending your money with Uncle Burly, because as men, one of the highest forms of appreciation a man can show you is spending his money with you, right? So I appreciate you. Patrick says, smoke on, That's right. I'm a half a century old. Listen, I've been smoking for about 30 years now, and I'm a half a century old. So I think this is just going to be the way it is with me. You know, and I understand it. Knowing your limits make you unlimited because you know them. You know, so now I'm, you know, peep the signs to that. Your limits become unlimited when you know when you know them as limits. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. So that's why I'm going to put the disclaimer out there, if I haven't said it before, that, yeah, Uncle Burly be forgetting to send out stuff sometimes. But if you ain't get your stuff, please send me a message like, Unc, what's going on? Stop playing with me, Unc. I need my and I'm going to send it off and more. Oh, Money Low said, I want to fly you out to Vegas. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I love Vegas. I love Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I love Vegas. I love, because when I was first going to Vegas, you know, we was going to that regular strip. And then my wife, she was out there, and we had the crib out there and all that. And we found the other side of Vegas. We found the other side of Vegas. I mean, the other strip, Fairmount. That's the strip. That other strip is for the tourists, you know, and it's a dope strip. But when you find that Fairmount strip, they zip lining in there, they holding shows. And the illest thing about it was seeing the young men get money. Now, let me tell you something. Young men in Vegas getting money, I got to give them a round of applause. I got to. Because when I was coming up, we sold drugs. We sold drugs, you know what I'm saying? You know, robbery, you know, that was our outlet. But in Vegas, you got kids doing the doing the Jackson 5 and singing just like them. I seen a dude that had no legs. He had the bar that parrots sit on. He had one of those, and just his upper body strength, he was doing all types of crazy stuff on the bar. You had magicians. You got dudes out there that can rap for an hour. Yo, I was with my lady, and she had red hair. He put her hair in the wrap, and then when I turned around and looked at him, he put me in the wrap. How about that? That was bars. That was bars. So I love their creative ways of getting money out there by saying, no, drugs ain't the only route. You ain't got to just sell drugs. We be thinking that because that's what we were told. But it's so much more you can do as far as a hustle. I mean, like, take it to the streets hustle. And them boys in Vegas, yo, they doing big things out there, man. Get out there, go to Vegas, go to that Fairmount Strip. Because the Fairmount Strip is where people in Vegas, that people that live in Vegas, they go to that strip. Money Low, so I'm going to call. I'm waiting for you, homie. The number, 917-488-4216. One more time, 917-488-4216. If you want to contact your Uncle Burly, set up some classes, lessons, a seminar, hit me up. I've done more seminars in the last couple of months than I've did in a long time, and I gotta attribute that to 52 blocks, and the Lyte Burly is picking up steam, and it's bigger than 52 blocks now. It's Lyte Burly the brand, Lyte Burly the top karate guy. Salute. You know what I'm saying? It's Lyte Burly the brand now. And with Lyte Burly the brand, it's 52 blocks. We're gonna be doing Tai Chi mechanics live teacher, Tai Chi mechanic live teacher, Pa Kwa, which is Bagua. I know my teacher gonna get mad at me because I keep butchering the name. Bagua lessons. Of course, my 52 block lessons, and for the 52 block lessons, advanced.lyteburly.com. That's the course. Check it out. That's for people that know how to fight. It's $15 a month. We got a lot of footage in there. I had to slash a lot of footage because they was charging me large amounts of money for the storage. So the material is going to be shaken down to just the 52 and the live classes. That's what you can get at advanced.lyteburly.com. What could you get from learn-martialarts.com? That's 500 lessons. After every 100 lessons, you could take a test for me to get certified. I'm supposed to send out, my homie Brian McGee, I still got to send out his thing. I'm going to get them laminated because I'm trying to find a way, because I see these certificates and I believe in them because I know people have to have something as certification that they did it. I just want my things to look better. They look kind of regular right now. I don't know. I've got to get them laminated. But Brian McGee, if you see this live, no, I ain't forget, it's coming. But anyway, it's 500 lessons, 100 lessons. You take a test, 5 tests. I certify you to be a 52 block instructor in that course. And that course is way more rigorous, and I believe it's $25 a month or $20 a month. So there's 2 online courses you can check out. Now, if you want live classes, contact me at that number, and we'll see what you're trying to do, and we'll go from there. If you want to set up a seminar, you know, all we need is flight, the travel, place to stay, and, you know, when we talk, you know, we work out the price. But the biggest thing with that, really with the seminar, is getting me out there, you know, housing and food, and I'm good. And that means even if you got a dope crib and you want to put me in the room, you know, when I went to Denmark, I stayed with Magic Burly and his family, sat there, ate with him. Real man stuff. Salute to them. I'm with that. Like, you ain't got to put me up in the Marriott. If you got Marriott money, I ain't mad at you. But if you don't, you know what I'm saying, you can give me the room upstairs, as long as you don't mind weed smokers. Money Low, I'll be waiting for it. As long as you don't mind weed smoking around your house. Like, because even Denmark Burly, I didn't smoke in this house. I went outside. Yeah, I'm with the ish, and I gotta believe the 52 is picking up steam. People are seeing what I do; they're respecting it a little bit more, and we got some things coming. You know, I'm working with a coach right now to get out to Arizona, Coach Beach. We working on that right now. Dink the Professor and Computer Burly. We working on a seminar in the UK, I believe in November or October. It's going to be a seminar in the UK. So if you're in the UK area, you know, keep your eyes open. Burley's coming out there. Um, we want someone else. We want other places too. Like, I got a dude that just hit me up from Brazil. I got my homie out there in the Philippines. You know what I'm saying? So this year I want to do big trips, man, and definitely I got to get to the motherland. So if anybody knows anybody in Africa that is willing to host 52 blocks, or you got any connections to the great place of Africa, please reach out to them and let them know Uncle Burley want to get there. Yeah, I want to get there. I got to get to the cradle of civilization. You know what I'm saying? I want to get out there too, and I definitely want to hit the. I don't want to be in the rich areas. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the hotel could be in the rich area, but I want to deal with the people. I want to deal with the real people. Not saying rich people ain't real people. They are real people. But where the soldiers is at is where the struggle is at. Salute, Pat. Thank you. Salute. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to move it around and let them see what it is, And anybody that sees the videos of me doing the 30 seconds to knock out Lyte Burly, it is not what you think, as far as it's not an agitation thing. It's not me trying to make people look bad or look funny. It's to show you that most people don't train their defense exclusively. See, the reason why I can do that is because I train my defense very exclusively from my offense. And that's why I can do that. That's not as easy as it looks. Believe you me, and if you do, please let me be the puncher and you do the defense. And let's see how it goes. That is not easy as it looks. That is not. And yes, I've gotten hit, and I expect to get hit because it's a numbers game. I don't expect 0. If I get 0, then I'm going to say that's a good day. Blessings upon the universe. But if I can get 3 out of 10, those are good numbers. You throw 10 punches at me, I block 7 of them and only got to eat 3, I'm with that. 8, 2, 9 to 1, I'm with that. Where it gets crazy is you throw 10 punches at me, 7 of them land, and I block 3. See, then that means my defense is doo-doo. That means my defense is doo-doo. It's a numbers game. T. Farris said, do I box? Oh. It sounds kind of rudimentary. Not that you're making it sound that way. I would say it's not as if I box. I practice the manly art of self-defense, which encompasses boxing. But yes, of course I box. If you're new to it, you probably wouldn't know. Yeah, of course. I teach boxers too. I box. I teach boxers. Pretty much all around just fight. I fight, box, kick, wrestle, headbutt, bite, eye poke, groin kick, foot stomp. You know what I'm saying? I'm prepared to do it all. But I've trained boxers to win Golden Gloves and fight in lots of tournaments. And right now, my MMA fighter is 4-1. 4-1. All wins by knockout, 1 loss. That's right. Leg kicks, check left hook, straight jab. We doing it all around here, man. We doing it all around here, man. And I suggest if you ain't, go do it. That's right. Go do it. Go do it. Boxing is nice. I love boxing. Like this. I got a question for the people. Because every martial art has an underlying. What is boxing's martial art? What does boxing give you more than anything? Like, and I mean it as in fight. Like, what does it give you? What is one of the biggest attributes you get from boxing? Let's see who know what they talking about. Mike Neely said, cops behind you. If the cops are behind you, the lawyer should be in front of you. Bars. Yep. If cops behind you, keep lawyers in front of you. That's defense. What's the defense to cops? Lawyers. It's defense to everything. Sportsmanship is one good one. But more technically. Anyway, Most people think boxing is about punching that you get. And this is one thing, you do learn how to throw a proper punch in boxing. This is correct. But footwork is the key stuff that boxing gives you. Smart feet, intelligent feet. Boxing is all about positioning. I don't care how many left hooks and uppercuts you got. If you're not in positioning, it doesn't matter. You can throw a perfect left hook out of range, and I could throw a sloppy left hook in range and knock something out. It's the feet. Boxing connects you back to your feet like no other art. No wrestling can do that because you're off your feet. Kicking can't do that because you have to go to 1 foot to kick, which is an unnatural position for humans. So what does boxing give you? A tripod. It puts your feet on skates. On skates. And even the people that are brawlers, footwork don't mean moving all around. That's not what footwork means. Meaning you're moving all around. Footwork means just intelligent feet, intelligent positioning. Your feet know where to position you to get the optimal performance from your strikes. Yes, sir. Definitely well-rounded by good teachers. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I think you have to be. If you're doing the warrior life, you kind of have to be well-rounded to some degree. And it doesn't mean that you have to be great in all areas. I am not a super wrestler. I'm good. I could be better. And I got guys around me that are real good Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners and wrestlers, and I'm going to study with them. That's what you do. You just go get the information. Tank Day. Oh, talk about it, Mike Neal. Did you see the Frank knockout? Tank did it from his feet. That's why Tank is going to be difficult to beat, man. The man's feet is on Einstein. His feet on Einstein, man. He got Einstein down there. That's right. His left foot is Einstein, and his right foot is that dude, Talesi. Einstein and Talesi. I'm probably butchering his name, but his feet are smart, man. Footwork is everything because it opens up the hands. See, if I'm right here, and I need to get to the outside of my phone, my hands can't do it. But what can do it? Footwork. Move me to the outside of the camera. It's your feet. Tommy Lauren, one of the greatest boxers. Do you know what he said? Tommy Lauren, he said, it's my feet that is most important because they carry me to and from the battle. Let me say it again if it flew over your head, and I'm going to need you to put a 1 in the chat if you hear what I'm saying and what Tommy Lauren said. I'm just channeling it. Tommy Lauren said, it is my feet that is most important because it carries me to and from the battle. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat of your Uncle Burly dropping bars. And you know how I know all these sayings? Because I read the books. Read, people. That's another thing. Read. It ain't just about this. Go read some books. Go do some fight study. Go watch some documentaries and learn something. Because it's there for you. Because when the mind is sharp, oh man, the body is ready to tear something apart. Bars. I'm going to say it again. When the mind is sharp, the body is ready to tear something apart. That's right. That's another training. You don't have to do karate, be Bruce Lee every day. Some days just sit home, read a book. Watch some fights. Absorb mentally. Do a little workout. Maybe a light run. A couple of push-ups, sit-ups. Keep it light. Keep it light. But go study hard on that, on your mind. Because it's mind, body, spirit. Spirit is the meditation. And there's moving meditation. I know we all think meditation is because we seen it in the movies and it messes you up. No, you ain't got to be humming. You ain't got to be trying to astro project to the moon to get a good meditation in. You don't even have to have your eyes closed. This right here is meditation. So you know, my kung fu forms or any form is a meditative form for me. Shadow boxing is meditation. So don't think that you got to be sitting in the room with sage blowing in the wind and your hands in these funny positions to connect to the universe. We are already connected. Divine intelligence. We are already connected. We are already downloaded. We ain't got to close our eyes to connect to God. You can see him with your eyes open. You can meditate with your eyes. You can pray with your eyes open. You know what I'm saying? You pray with your eyes open. So you can get that meditation anywhere. 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 You ain't gotta be in no special place, just like church. God. You ain't gotta talk. The church ain't the only place to find God. He ain't living in that building. You know, they're gonna tell you who he is. He's everywhere. So yeah, you know, technically he's living in that building, but he is not in that building. That building is not the only connection to him. You are connected to him. You are him. So you are the real connection. You can be in the toilet bowl and talk to God. He don't care. He don't care. He don't see that type of shame on you. And I mean God by the universe. I talk universe. You know, I don't get, you know, I'm spiritual, not religious. So the universe is always with you. And you can connect to it at any time you want. Anytime. You know, it's always taking calls from you. You're never going to get a busy signal. You're never going to get a busy signal from the universe. He said, losing the Lyte Burly and smoking the squares, that's meditation. My left hook is meditation. I done gave people great meditations with this left hook. I done felt great meditation from other people's left hook. I've meditated. Shoot, I sparred Lumberjack Burly not too long ago, and because I done gained some weight, I gained some weight down here in Texas, because I'm gonna tell you something, your Uncle Burly has been going through something, you know, and I haven't shared it because I can't really speak too crazy on it, but I'll give you the bare essentials around it. Somebody was talking crazy, and Uncle Burly, you know, did what he knows how to do, and nothing crazy, nothing serious, but still it was enough for him to feel like he needed to call police. So in that situation there, where Uncle Burly went wrong, is that yes, I am down to fight, I love to fight, I'm prepared to fight, but the calculations is not everybody that acts like a warrior is really a warrior. And you have to be emotionally controlled. See, more emotional control for me in that situation would have reaped a better situation for me. You know what I'm saying? But when you let people trigger you and then you fire the dragon, but they was talking like, you know, they wanted the dragon, but, you know, most men don't. Most people, I ain't gonna even say men. Most people don't want to fight, and that's cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to play basketball. Like, just because I'm black don't mean I want to play basketball. I don't really want to. Don't even like the game. I like to watch it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. It's cool to have your line in the sand. Nobody's going to be mad at you if you say you're not a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when we used to play basketball and they used to pick the teams, the two people left was Fat Ricky and me. And somebody would choose Fat Ricky before me. Nobody wanted me on their team because they knew they was going to lose because I couldn't put the ball in the hoop. I'm throwing bricks all day at the boy. That's how your Uncle Burly shoot the ball. I get the ball and I'm like, No, that's not my thing. But with these, I'm an artist. So it's nothing wrong with having your line in the sand and saying, this is who I am, this is not what I want to do. But there's a lot of men out there that's acting like they are the fighters, and they'll talk like it. And when you engage them, you'll get yourself in trouble. Because no matter how much we want to fight, there's laws and orders in place to make money off you and to make sure, you know, if we do kill or hurt something, you got to be held responsible. So, you know, this is why I say most fights can be the best fights are won at with your words. Your words are the flesh of your thoughts. Outthink them. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to outswing them. Just outthink them. And if you have to swing, then you swing. It is what it is, and you accept the consequences that come with it. But the original thought that started this conversation was wins and losses are the same thing. 2 L's equal 1 win. 2 L's equal 1 win. They are the same, people. So never fret when you take a loss. Never beat yourself up when you feel like your mind has put you in that place like I've lost, because if you lost something, you've won something. But also know the other side. If you win something, you're guaranteed to lose something. Other than that, hands up, chin down, rumble. Young man, rumble.